Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, please do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. This is the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Co-Axial Chronograph, released in 2011. It's a watch that looks like a Moonwatch at first glance, and it is a Moonwatch, but it's not the Speedmaster Professional. This, stainless steel and 44.25 millimeters, is more of a modern take on Omega's classic, larger in size and higher in spec. The watch wears well on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist in spite of its size, and it is larger than a 42 millimeter Moonwatch in every dimension. So 44.25 in diameter. The watch is fairly thick because of the coaxial chronograph, automatic, 100-meter water-resistant movement inside. So that's an awful lot of tech that you don't get in a Moonwatch. So the timepiece is larger, 15.9 millimeters thick, lug-to-lug. It is 49.8 if you measure it lug-to-lug. If you measure the solid end links, you get a far more substantial 54.8 millimeter span. So I would say 15 centimeter circumference is probably the lower limit for wearing this watch well on a bracelet. The bracelet really does increase its stance. It's 21 millimeters between the lugs, and the bracelet is a handsome piece. It's designed expressly to look like a contemporary Moonwatch bracelet, and it does that effectively. It's nicely made. It's sort of hybrid of a sport and dress bracelet, as you can see. The oval cross section of the individual links has a bit of a dress overtone, and then the polished intermediates has the same kind of effect. That said, the three-link design is sporting, traditionally speaking, and the dominant satin finish prevents this one from looking too glam. The removable links are fixed by screws, so the sizing is easy, and you can see on the underside, though it is a dress-ish bracelet, it does have big gaps to vent the wrist on a hot day, so it still functions as a sports bracelet. Now, the clasp, nicely made, milled out from the solid. This is basically like what you'd get on a Seamaster dive watch, albeit without the dive extension inside. Now, you do have a couple of anchoring options. As you can see, there are two apertures that allow you to change the anchoring point of the bracelet inside of the clasp, so you can fine-tune by removing or adding links as well as changing that anchoring point. Twin trigger release, this one is quite secure when closed, and as you can see, this one's in excellent condition with the engraving for Omega and Speedmaster, unadulterated by subsequent finishing. Jumping back to the case, you can see the case is very Moonwatch. Not so much the case back and not so much the sapphire, but the mid case is slim, simple. It has the classic lyre style lugs with the polished flares at the end, the satin mid case, the sharp break between the flares, the polish, and the satin, and then you can see how the underside of the tachymeter bezel is polished. Now, you'll also note that the watch features a box section sapphire that's designed to evoke the Hesselite thermoplastic of the Moonwatch, but this is highly scratch resistant sapphire here. No need to avoid shattering in space and zero gravity, so you get the full modern upscale sapphire rather than some sort of a plastic lid. You'll also note that the dial, while Moonwatch at first glance, is a bit different. There's a date down at 6 o'clock, and you have twin registers rather than the traditional 3. You also have a mono counter at 3 o'clock that features both chronograph minutes and hours, so somehow this dial winds up looking a bit more anachronistic and vintage driven than the actual Moonwatch. A tri-register chronograph is fairly modern, whereas the twin register here feels more like something from the 40s to early to mid 50s. You'll also note that it is a matte black dial base. It is white on black printing, just as you'd find on the Moonwatch, and you've got that date down at 6 o'clock, so there's a handsome bilateral symmetry to the dial. You can split it down the center, and it will be symmetrical from side to side. You'll also note that there is a time zone function, so you can actually adjust the hour as the watch continues to keep time, both chronograph time and time of day, and you can jump either direction across the international date line with no hazard. Now, you can pull the crown one more stop, and now you do have that stop second, so you can set the watch to a reference time. Appreciate the fact that this is a vertical clutch column wheel chrono, so the column wheel means that it's crisp to actuate. You can feel it and hear it. And it's a good column wheel action too. You don't get cheated. The tuning is excellent. The feel and the sound superb. The vertical clutch means there's no jump or stagger to the chronograph seconds hand when it starts up, but it also means with the vertical clutch, because there's no additional wear and tear in the system, you can leave the chronograph running full time if you just prefer to have center seconds. So you've got the time zone function, you've got the stop seconds, COSC certified Swiss chronometer, and it features the George Daniels conceived coaxial escapement in its latest iteration, which is the tri-level coaxial. Very tough, very accurate, and with long-term timing stability. You also have a silicone hairspring that is robustly anti-magnetic, a full balance bridge with a free-sprung index for shock resistance, and you can actually see the column wheel through its skeletonized bridge. The spiral Côte de Genève in arabesque are distinctive of this family of 8500 and 9000 series coaxial calibers, bidirectional winding, twin mainspring barrels. There's a 60-hour power reserve, and thanks to the twin barrels, there's no precipitous drop-off in amplitude after 24 hours, as you would find on a Rolex. 54 joules, all of this 100 meters water resistant rather than the Moonwatch's conventional 50 meters. This is a timepiece for all occasions and all but the smallest wrists. You can see it and you can purchase it on the watch box. The Moonwatch Co-Axial Chronograph.